Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great Friday. Well, today as you can see we are going to be working on this one and it is called Mediterranean Style. I got it from VIPCrossStitch back in September, and the color for today, we have two colors. The first color is 827, so if we get through those two strands, we will go on to 355 that I already have started down here. So yeah, we're gonna work on the sky a bit. Let me see if I can pull you in so y'all can see what is going on. Oh my goodness. Well, yesterday was, for the most part, kind of quiet. I did go to the grocery store and picked up a few things. And then I came back and I stitched on the 12 Golden Ladies, I believe that's what it's called, for a bit. So got some progress into that. And I actually took a nap in between all that, and yeah, just didn't do too terribly much at all. And as you can see, I got my little black cat today because it's nice and small, and this material is kind of lightweight. I mean, it's not horribly thin, but it's not as heavy as per se, say a 11 count. So yeah, so I thought, well, I'll just work on this for a bit. Was going to get out to Flower Street, but I couldn't find a place that wasn't confettied, you know, close to the edge and easy to do a video with, so yeah, that didn't happen. Yeah, my goodness. So yeah, it was just kind of a calm day, and the weather was just perfect. It was probably in the 50s. Today it's just way too weird, but we're going with it. I think it's supposed to change somewhere after the weekend, so we'll see. Like last week it said it was Saturday, so now it's Monday, so time-based continuum. Yeah, it should be like the end of next week. Yeah, that they'll still be saying that. So yeah, that's how that works for us. Put it off as long as we possibly can, but it'll be in the 40s and 50s, so I'm not complaining. Not at all. My bones thank you. Oh, geez. Gonna make Sloppy Joes today. I went to the store, like I said yesterday, and I was talking to my daughter. She actually showed up at the store at the same time I did. And we were talking about Sloppy Joe mix and stuff. And I'm like, huh, I got hamburger. So, yeah, I just thought, why not? And I had to get rid of some eggs yesterday, so I whooped up a small batch of egg salad. And I got some artisan, I guess you call it artisan bread. It was kind of, not tough. What is the word? Yeah, it was weird. So, and I usually don't buy that, but they had some that was going, you know, getting ready to expire, so they had it marked down a little bit. And I thought, well, I'll just try that because it wasn't that big of a loaf. It was about the size of a soda bread loaf. Yeah, and it wasn't soda bread. It couldn't have been that soft. Yeah. So, I had my, what do you call it? My egg salad on toast. Yeah. It was pretty good. But I am going to make those, what do you call it, Sloppy Joes today, so we'll have that for today and tomorrow. maybe even a little bit further, but I have no idea. I always seem to have a lot left over, but I really like that Sloppy Joe mix. This time I had to get it from the Kroger brand. They didn't have I think it was McCormick's. Tell me, guys, was it McCormick's or Lowry's that used to make the other one? Yeah. Back in the day, because that's what my mother always used. So, and I can't stand manwich, so that won't be happening. I don't know, there's just too much tomato taste. I don't know what it is I truly don't like about manwich, but yeah. So it was a battle of the Sloppy Joe mixes here. But I went with what I know, so. Oh, for pity's sake. Get over here. So yeah, I've about got a plant, that one of those, I call them a plant, on that Golden Ladies one done. I about half to 3/4 finished with it, that plant up in that corner. And it was real easy to stitch, so no problems there. And I think there's maybe 4 colors right there. So I just kept switching off the 4 colors, you know, working in an area. So it went pretty breezy. So I was pretty happy with that. What is everybody else working on? Hope you're working on something fun, because, you know, it is what it is. I keep thinking that the thread is stuck. That's why I keep pulling it up. But yeah, I wanted to get this out, and this is an easy stitch too. I mean, it has, we'll call it bigger areas, not a whole bunch of confetti. I have no idea how much back stitching is in this. Just enjoying the stitch. And I just didn't think my mind could handle confetti today. So we just pressed the easy button again. But I do love this picture. I've loved this picture probably longer than I've been on, actually been on YouTube. I saw this on Stitching, and it's Stitch and then capital letter C-H-I-N-G. Stitching Dreamer. Her name is Ching. Haven't seen her in a hot moment. But yeah, she had this years back, and she was stitching on it. She's got a good progress in it. I believe it's 14 count. I don't have any reason not to believe that it's 14 count. But yeah, it's just absolutely stunning when it's done. So I just keep stitching on it and putting a few colors in, and it works just fine. But I thought we'd come up here and add some of this skyline to this. Now it's all full cross. There's no half cross stitch in this. So yeah, I'm glad they brought this pattern back, because I saw it on her channel and then I couldn't find it, and then I found it, like I said, in September. And yeah, been working on it. It's kind of like Colorful Town, you know, it almost easier than Colorful Town. But I just work on it now and then, take it out, put a few strands in, and do some more. But yeah, gorgeous cross stitch. Tell you, my hand and my arm was getting a little tired on those Golden Ladies. It takes a lot to hold a bunch of fabric in your hand, I mean, a couple times I was kind of tempted to start in a different place, someplace closer to the edge where I didn't have to hold so much. But yeah. I had that problem with the beaded ladies as well. So I don't know if it's just the angle I'm stitching at or just what causes that. And I didn't try too hard to crunch it down. Sometimes that can get to my hands as well. I just, you know, stitched in the area I was, and sooner or later after you handle it enough, you know, it starts to soften up. This is not that at all. Like I said, it's probably an 1/8 inch thick to probably, oh, I don't know how this is just not stiff like that. You can see it's stiff in places, but there's not that resistance that you have with an 11 count canvas, besides it being thicker fabric. So you live and you learn, right? Oh, come on, find the hole. But I had been working down here in, these are trees and bushes, let's say, coming down here, and then I skipped down and started working on, it's easier to show in the picture, this level of these houses and their roofs and stuff. So, yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. It's a good kit if you want to get a good kit. And I'm not sure how many colors this has. Do I have that out? No, I don't. I don't think I can even... What's it say? 74. 74 colors. So, very nicely done. But like I said, not a lot of confetti. Love that part. And if anybody has any pictures they'd like to share, just send it to my email. And the email address is in the description box below. And I will get it into the next Stitch With Me as soon as I can. Because we all like to see what everybody else is working on. It's just our nature. And sometimes, you know, when I see it worked on or done, you know, it makes my mind up that, hey, I actually want that kit. You know, I can see, you know, whether it's easy or it's confetti or, you know, if there's any issues or whatever. So sometimes it helps me make up my mind. I was watching someone the other day, and they got that, I think, Lovecraft Forever got this kit. And I don't think it's a Joy Sunday or anything by any means. Those one of all those succulent plants, I'll call them plants, they weren't flowers, but very, very colorful. And yeah, I'm kind of on the cusp on that one. I'm not a lover of cactus or succulent plants. I just like the colors. So, yeah. Sometimes it's the colors that get to me, and it really doesn't matter what the theme is. I just like how all the colors come together. So. Didn't work on anything else yesterday. Too much. At all. I think that was it. I had that thing out and strung out over the couch. Well, a little bit. It has to go long ways because it's kind of heavy. And I didn't want to get it unraveled. So, we'll see. But the stitching part was the easy part. Ah, come on. Don't do that to me. Get that one right there. Trying to get all these ones that are staggered through there. And then I can just stitch up and down for a moment. Oh, I'll probably take a section at a time. That's how I do. I go up like 6 stitches and down and across 6 stitches, making like a square, because otherwise it must be the way I stitch. It makes lines and rivets if I go like the long way. Yeah, so I've learned to stitch in sections, especially if it's one color. It works out the best, and I learned that little tip from Brenda and the Cereal Starter. I don't know if Laura or Brenda were talking about it, but yeah, so I'm like, well, that would solve that, because I'd have these lines. It'd go in one direction, then come back the other, and I was still stitching, you know, putting my stitch down the same way, but it would just cause these stupid lines that I really hated. So if you work in a section, say this section right here of that blue, and then go over here and go over here, I don't know, it's kind of like cutting grass. Grass in your yard. You know, you can make a groove the wrong way in the grass. So, it's worked. I didn't actually think the sky was going to be this dark of a blue. Maybe it's just dark because of the symbol. But does it not look lighter right up in there? So I don't know, maybe I'm still in that mountain part, but yeah. I don't know. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Watched a little YouTube, watched some Netflix. What did I watch on Netflix the other day? And it turned out to be a pretty good show, but I cannot for the life of me remember what the heck it was. And it was a one-shot deal. It wasn't like it was a series or anything like that. But I can't for the life of me remember what the heck it was. And I forgot to tell you about it all. Well, it doesn't look like we're going to get to our other color over here, but we'll get this part of the sky done. Can't make too long of a video or it'll just stop recording. Yeah. And then I'll never get it uploaded. It's weird. Crazy phone. Because that's what I use to film my videos. We tried a video camera, but that wasn't so hot. Granted, it was not an expensive camera. Just didn't like... I couldn't get it to the right angle on it. There you go. Whoops. Oops. Dagnabbit. I love it when I do that. See, that's what happens when you stitch and you talk and you stitch some more. I gotta put that needle somewhere before I jam it in my finger. Just gonna do that, and then I'll be stitching the rest over it. So there you go. We did get some of that. There's 1, 2, yeah, 2 more symbols right here, and then you got that same color I was using before. So, yeah, it's not that bad at all. This is a little hard to see. Let me pull you down. There we go. Can you see that there's yellow here, and then there's that paler green. Yeah, that is just going to be fun. So, I don't know. I might start with the green and then work up to the yellow. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining me today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.